Hello there, I'm back with another collection video. Today I'll be taking a look at my Transformers CHUG collection after a bit of a break. CHUG is Classics Henkei, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, a Japanese series or line, Universe Generations, but I've also got stuff up to Earthrise pretty much. No sign of Kingdom here yet. Got the Netflix stuff, but hopefully soon. Get started and I'll try to make it quite quick as I've done way too many takes of this and the first was like 22 minutes. Not ask anyone to watch that. Not that anyone probably would. Yeah, Grimlock, Power of the Primes, Cool Head, Derpy Tail, Swoop, same line. There were the other Dinobots. I think at least one of them, the deluxe one, didn't show up here. Studio series came out and I thought the quality control and plastic of this Power of the Primes ones was quite bad, so I just didn't get them. Maybe one day if I see them at a toy fair, if that ever happens again. Wheeljack, Earthrise, doesn't have the weathering of Netflix, but more accurate G1. That's me. Combiner Wars Prowl. Combiner Wars Ironhide. I do have the Sunstreaker. Didn't get the Mirage for some reason, but we didn't get the Optimus they combined with here either, the white one. So yeah, but Christmas presents in 2015. Probably already said that. I would put my Fall of Cybertron, not Fall of Cybertron, Siege Ironhide here, of, you know, the Cybertronian mode, but this was a present from a family member who's no longer with us, so it's staying put, sentimental. Yeah, Brawn, Legends class. Bumblebee, also Legends class. A bit of a dodgy position here, but I want him with Goldfire, which I'll get to in a minute. The Netflix Bumblebee I never see. I see restocks in Kmart all the time, but Bumblebee's always gone. If I see one, I will grab it and hold on to it like grim death. Yeah, I hope to find one soon. They're just all like $80 on eBay. Yeah, Goldfire, which is actually Goldbug, rebuilt Bumblebee, who I wanted him near. He's from the Thrilling 30s line, which you could only get in pretty much at collection, conventions or import in Australia. It never really saw the light of day. There was a rumour either end of financial year sales, 2014, 2015, I think, that they were, one of the department stores had warehouses full of them. They had comic books and that, but no, that never happened. I think they meant Fall of Cybertron figures from the video game, but it's quite odd and it sucked getting into Transformers, seeing all these cool figures online and not showing up in Australia for no reason. Pretty much, yeah. Wreck-Gar, wish I got the Reveal the Shield one, or the Titans Return got a better release, but what can you do, hey? Cliff Jumper, who's the same mold as that Bumblebee I'm after, he actually turns into a Porsche 924, which, fun fact, is my first car. It's a wreck though. Yeah, not going to go into much more detail on that. Feel the Shield Jazz, cool figure, got to win one of my local, the second one, not the closest. Toy World, Mr. Toy's Toy was closing down, 2014. I wanted the, I think it was like Movie Moments or something, long Transformers movie set that I eyed off there. It was like $70, $80 for ages. Even though they'd had it getting on to like 10 years or like 6 years or something. But yeah, the moment the sale was on, they were gone. So yeah, I do feel sorry for them though. It was a good store. It's a shame they'd shut down. Netflix Optimus, recently picked him up on a coast trip. It's the only one. He's got a bit of a defect with his torso on the left, but what are you going to do? Perceptor, Titans Return, more accurate than the Reveal the Shield one, which turned into this stupid science vehicle with wheels and tank tracks at the back. And was a bitch to transform. I just gave up on it. Memory. Getting on to more 86 stuff. Wheelie here, cool design, but the character's kind of annoying. That voice, jeez. I'll get rid of the stuff that isn't 86 first. Inferno, this is one of the cheapest feeling figures I have, also Power of the Primes. If that Kingdom figure's any good, like the new version, I think there's one coming in that. I'll replace him with it. Blaster, cool. Didn't probably need to be a leader class. Head's more accurate to the toy. I would prefer the animation, or that they did a flip down visor, which they've certainly shown they're capable of now, but oh well. Cup, also from that Crystal Holiday. Much more accurate than the Titan's Return one, at least the Hasbro one, which looked like Young Man Cup. The Takara one, or Legends one, was far better. I almost picked that up at a toy fair like last year, 2019 now I think, but I didn't. It was quite a lot of money anyway. Then he got Hot Rod with his visor down, also from that Holiday. Matrix of Leadership, and I've got an Arise Rodimus Prime thing happening here. My Power of the Primes Rodimus, which does turn into the proper vehicle mode and have a hot rod that slides inside, but it is a bit goofy looking. I swear that's the hot rod's legs as his shoulders, which makes him look really weird in my opinion. It's just animation student stuff. Not like I'm good enough of a drawer or character designer to really criticize anyway, but oh well. I'm a stop-mo man. Yeah, here we got Legends RC. Funny story, it was back when Toys R Us did get that Takara stuff in. My dad went and got it for me. Assignments and exams on. He's like, you sent me to the other side of town to get this small pink thing, $50. Wasn't impressed, but it's definitely better than the Earthrise one. Better face sculpt, not a shell former. Doesn't have parts forming where a big backpack pops off. Blur from the same Holiday, replaced, or at least on shelf wise, my Legends Titan's Return one with it. I had the better painted Takara version. This one is better figure, though annoying to split his legs from vehicle to robot transformation. He's my favourite 86 Autobot that was introduced maybe after or in the same time with Springer here. It's a Siege figure. Armored didn't see a good release here. It was sided in some targets. I ordered mine from the new Australian Toys R Us. Yeah, if they do like a more closer 86 like Studio Series one, I'll get that instead of this one that's weathered on parts and not on others, but he's cool, more accurate than the Thrilling 31, which I love, but I nearly destroyed the foot on, which was pretty sad. Anyway, I think that leads us to Decepticons. Yeah, got the Sharkticon Legend here, another 86 thing, but I put it here to make room. Bombshell, who may become Cyclonus. I have one of the other Insecticons here, but I didn't get kickback, which I regret, because he was also in some of those scenes. I think particularly was also featured in the Galvatron, creation of Galvatron scene with Unicron. But yeah, he's a cool one. I think it was him or Skywalk that was supposed to become Cyclonus. Yeah, and maybe Thundercracker to Scourge, I don't know. I think this is Battle Traps, a Duocon, combine a legend. I'm gonna have to speed up, sorry Decepticons. Shockwave, he's definitely really Voyager class if you strip off all the extra stuff they put on him. I didn't even bother transforming this guy or this Soundwave. I just wanted robot modes, and I was into it at the time, got them on sale. Didn't buy the cassette accessories for him, which I should have. Although I do have this Legends Ravage here, so I will probably be buying the Netflix Soundwave if my local Kmart ever bothers to get it, and selling this one off. Megatron, Titan's Return, probably going to replace him with the Netflix one too. The mold was made for Blitzwing. Yeah, Starscream, Siege, far more accurate robot mode than that weird looking Power of the Primes one though. I confused him. I thought the Earthrise one was the same figure. Saw it last year. Now I'm probably missed out on it. If I see it, I'll get it. It's for an Earth mode. Flick the Power of the Primes one to the 86 star. Hold on, nearly missed this here. Slugslinger, kind of a rare one. It's on an off wave, like a later one just on his own or with a few, or like a 0.5 wave, which we normally always miss in Australia, so grabbed him. Glad he's a cool looking one. 86 stuff though. Got Scourge. Relative brought this back from Singapore on holiday for me, so it's very special. I paired him here with the 86 Studio Series one, which I also got on that holiday. My plan is, I know a collector store locally that has another sort of Scourge. I don't know if it's the, wasn't Reveal the Shield, I think it was a Generations one I always wanted, or not, but it might be the Titanium Series one, but my plan is to get that, because in the film, Unicron made Scourge and his Huntsman the sweeps, so I want the 2 sweeps. It was a set of 3 and the 2 smaller different ones. I think it's a good way to display it. Speaking of which, here we have Combiner Wars Cyclonus, one of my favourite Decepticons, favourite from that 86 like character soft reboot. He is a remold, retool of Silverbolt. The Combiner I never finished because half the parts I couldn't find. Yeah, they're making the better Kingdom figure, so my plan is to keep this as Cyclonus's Armada and get the Kingdom one as Cyclonus, because in the film Unicron made Cyclonus and his Armada, who was very similar. Yep, then Galvatron, Titan's Return, so weird looking head, but cool nonetheless. Like, and he does have the big orange cannon, which you can't see at all. If the Kingdom figure's worth getting, and more accurate, I'll probably get that and replace this, but we shall see. Lugnut, this is the Legends one. The Reveal the Shield one was the Hasbro one. This is a lot cooler. It's got this dark green, blackish paint and the metallic purple head. This is worth quite a bit of money. It's probably the most valuable thing in this collection, I think. I got it for $15 in a resealable bag with an instruction manual at a toy fair like in 2016. Really glad I got it. Only Lugnut. I had wanted the animated one but wasn't into it enough, or probably knew how to transform it at the time. They were hard to get to. But yeah, this is a great one. Glad I got in Lugnut, and because I haven't re-released him, I think he's sort of valuable. You know, someone was interested in buying it from me. I think I swooped in, got it before them at the same fair. When I talked to them later on, they were working a store. Yeah, but great figure, and a cool find. That's why I miss the toy fairs that aren't on at the moment. Blitzwing, I haven't finished transforming this thing, although I have the Megatron, which is the same mold. There was some step that was being a pain in the butt, and I just gave up. I'm probably going to put the Generations one here instead, because I like it with its swappable head, even though it's got QC issues, and the head did the exploding thing once when I did a stop motion with it, but I think it's just cooler. Yeah. Then Six Shot, 6 modes. I left him in dust because there were no good reviews, or it was hard to transform him back into robot mode back in early 2017. One of my favorites, cool aqua and purple design. Not that you can see the purple at all because of the way I have it positioned, but one of those later towards the end of like G1 or G2. I think it was G1, but like Japanese designs, but I just think it looks so cool. I don't know if he was like a bounty hunter or an assassin or something really cool. But last but not least, Menasor. Basically the only Transformer Combiner that you had to buy in separate pieces. It was actual figures, not like a usual Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure thing back in 2015. I had the dead end arm because the other one, the more accurate one, never saw the light of day. But I was really glad, keep shifting, and to finish this, I thought it was an excellent piece, and it's certainly one of the marvels of this collection here. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, I know it still ended up a bit long, but this is a collection. This isn't all of it, that I'm going to be regularly updating and changing, so I'll keep you posted. Do put more into Studio Series because I'm a big Bayformers fan, but this is probably the second one, so yeah, second most I'm into. Yeah, thanks for watching though. Next video will either be the animated Transformers I have, and not actually animated, more like Prime, or the Ben 10 collection. Probably Ben 10 collection, because the Prime stuff's going to take ages to sort. And yeah, there will be a new playthrough at some point. Yeah, but thanks very much. Hope you have a great day. Take care. See you later.